Starting any business can be really stressful, and it becomes even more complicated when there's so many tools that you're not even sure what exactly you need. And so in this video, my purpose is to share with you my top tools for getting started with selling journals online. And this is future Shanice, because this video was filmed back in December, but I did not get a chance to edit it. Now that I'm sitting down to put that video out, I realized I actually lost the introduction, but that's really what the video covers. Is I'm letting you know the top tools that you need to get started with selling journals online. And so I really do hope you enjoyed this video. As you know, my name is Shanice, and I do operate a stationery shop called Shanice DK Designs. But here on this YouTube channel, I'm sharing all things business and marketing. And so if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But we're gonna hop into this video right now. This video is also intended to provide you with a list that will help you to kind of narrow down all the tools that you need to get started. I know a lot of times when creating a new product or a new business, we get caught up on the fact that we may need to invest financially. And so in this video, I'm including tools that you can either get a free trial for or that are completely free, so you do not need to invest any money to get started. I hope you find this video really helpful. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. Also, if you have used any of these tools, go ahead and drop your thoughts on them in the comment section. I'm curious to hear what you think. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And of course, the very first tool I want to talk about today is BookBolt. As many of you know, BookBolt is the tool that I use to create the book that made me over $67,000 selling on Amazon. So what I really love about BookBolt is the fact that it's an all-in-one studio, like literally. So on one portion of BookBolt, you're able to create the cover of your book as well as the interior of your book. They also take it a step further with tools that help you to really do research. A lot of books fail not because the cover is bad or the interior is bad, but simply because they're not optimized for success. And so BookBolt does have those keyword research tools that really help you to get started with not only understanding the role that keywords play in your book, but helping you to narrow down and find some of those keywords. If you're looking to get started creating books with BookBolt, of course, there is a free trial that you can access by clicking the link in my description. And then there's also a coupon code. So if you do like the BookBolt Studio, you can use that code to get 20% off your first month. So while I absolutely love BookBolt, I do understand that there are those times when the BookBolt Studio is not going to allow you to create the interior that you want. Perhaps you want something really unique, and it can be a bit tricky to use the BookBolt Studio to create books that are going to be completely unique. Or if you are writing a book, so perhaps you're writing a fiction book or something like that, it can be a bit difficult to use the BookBolt Studio. And so in those cases, I typically go over to Canva. We're all familiar with Canva. Canva is that platform that provides you with templates, but also tools for you to not only create your book covers and your interiors, but also any promotional materials that you need. Like as a teacher, I use Canva so often to create lessons, to create different things, posters for my classroom. I use Canva for my personal life. I use Canva for my business. So if you ask me, Canva is a worthy investment. Even here on YouTube, creating my thumbnails and things like that, I use Canva to do all of those things. So Canva is a really great platform. Of course, there is a 30-day free trial of Canva Pro. There is Canva Free that you can use and you don't have to pay anything at all. But if you do want to upgrade to Canva Pro, there is a cost for that subscription. But you can always start out by trying out the free trial. The next platform I want to share with you all is Apple Pages. Now, when I first started out creating books, I actually started out with Apple Pages. That's before I found out about BookBolt, before I got started using Canva to create my books. I started with Apple Pages. And the reason I love Apple Pages is because it gives you the feel of, a Google Docs, or it gives you the feel of a Microsoft Word. But then there's this one feature that once you click that button, it literally changes it. And now you have a page layout where you can literally put things wherever you want. That is the restriction with a Google Docs. You can't use Google Docs to create the interiors of your book, because if you want your sentences to be just in a small spot instead of just running across the page, it becomes really difficult to do that. With Apple Pages, as soon as you click off document body, it turns it into that page layout document where you can literally put things wherever you want them. And so that is why I really love Apple Pages, because it's simple enough to reflect something like a Google Docs, but it's complex enough that you're able to do things that you could do on Canva with Apple Pages. So if you have a MacBook or any type of Apple device, Apple Pages is free for you to use. So if you want to go ahead, you can get started with using Apple Pages, see if it works for you, see if you like it before moving on to something that you may potentially need to pay for. You asked and I answered. So our ebook, More Than a Vendor List, is available for download. And yes, I'm saying our ebook because I asked y'all, would you purchase a vendor list? So a list that contains all the vendors that I've used in my stationery business, as well as just some really good vendors for getting stationery items. And y'all said yes. So I went ahead and I created that ebook. It is now available. It includes 15 vendors and 15 suppliers so that you're able to get started with your stationery business today. And I also went ahead to include tips and tools so that you are really able to get started on the right track with your stationery business. So it is going to be available up here. Click the link. Go ahead and grab it. This is Future Shanice here again, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel, and I really hope that you find this vendor list useful. So we're gonna hop back into the video. So the first three things we talked about were tools that you would use to create your books, right? So these are tools that are intended for you to create any type of graphic needed. Now we're talking about Creative Fabrica, and this is actually a platform that sells pre-made templates. So if you are looking for a planner, someone has already created a planner that you can purchase, and then you can upload this into Canva or upload it into your Apple Pages, and you can go ahead and edit that to fit what you want it to be. And so that is a great thing with Creative Fabrica, is that if you're getting started late, especially now later on in the year, perhaps you want to go on there and just download something that you can edit, change it up to make it your own, to go ahead and have that final product. But they also have lots of different fonts and things like that. They have lots of different graphics. So it's a really great platform if you're looking to create the cover of your book and you don't want to use those images that you can find in Canva. What I will say is to make sure to read the terms and conditions carefully. You want to make sure that you're following all the rules needed to start using this product efficiently. And so if you're looking to try out Creative Fabrica or just to kind of test it out, go ahead and click the link in my description to access their all access trial. You get that through my link. And basically what that allows you to do is to get 10 items for free. So your first 10 items, you're able to download them for free once you click that link that I have in my description. Last but not least, of course, the last tool I want to share with you all is ChatGPT. Now this is a new tool that I've added into my toolkit. Of course, with just AI pretty much taking over, it is really important that you are also using AI to lift some of the load off of you. Creating a new business, creating a new product can really take time and lots of energy and effort, but with a tool like ChatGPT, you're able to either get an outline, or it can be your editor, or it can perhaps give you some suggestions on how to create the book cover or where to put things on the book cover. So it's really good to have that AI in your back pocket just to kind of help you along the process. So I 100% recommend ChatGPT as one of the tools that you need to use when creating your books. And so that is it for this video. Those are my top 5 tools. Of course, there are other tools that I have tried over the time that I've been publishing. However, these are the tools that remain consistent. These are the tools that I use frequently. And so I would say the same thing to you, in that try out as many tools as there are available to you, but really, really, really focus in on the tools that you find make you more efficient, because that's what we want. We want efficiency. We don't want to just be trying out things and trying things and trying things. No, we want to try things. We want to see that this works and we want to stick with it. And so that is what I'm going to say to you. I've tried a bunch of tools, but these are the 5 tools that I find remain in my toolkit time and time again, and they never ever fail me. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop those in the comments. And also share your thoughts with me in the comments. So let me know, what are you using to create your books? And so that's it for me. I will see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.